our neighborhoods in South Georgia tonight. But it is an indication where we do have a little weakness in middle Georgia, prompted by a modest front and enough moisture and heating to allow those showers to form. But they're in very limited quantity, and they're simply following the prevailing and established wind pattern that's been around for a week and a half now. So they're moving mostly to the south, but they don't really last all that long. And as they move, at least attempt to move towards Highway 84, they tend to dissipate. That could be a pattern, that could be a source of isolated showers for tomorrow. But overnight, areas of mostly clear sky with some upper level clouds possible in the Swanee Valley. After a few hours of heating in the morning, we get those fair weather clouds to build. Winds still from the north-northeast, and that can cause, at least when the clouds develop enough, that can cause a few little spots of rain to move from South Georgia into northern Florida. I think Forecast and Focus is showing maybe a little bit too much in terms of quantity, but I do believe in the isolated to very widely spaced areas of rain that can form that just won't drop a whole lot of rain. Now, for some that may get a little rain, it's going to be the first raindrops in maybe 2-3 weeks for you. But feel fortunate if you get that for tomorrow, because there's just not going to be a substantial source of unsettledness or moisture or a system to come in through the weekend that would revive our rain cycle. It's probably going to be Sunday at the earliest before maybe some deeper moisture across the western Atlantic and the first coast area that can get caught up in that northeast to east wind flow. And I'd say into Monday and Tuesday, that can provide more scattered showers for us. So the rain totals between now and the end of the weekend, I'd even say some of these numbers are a bit generous, because there's just not going to be a whole lot of activity to form. And that means this dry streak will continue at least up until the early part of next week. But you may like those cool mornings that the dry air provides. We'll have one more tomorrow in the mid-60s to start things off, and highs will get back into the lower to even mid-90s. That's certainly a possibility for, I'd say, at least the next 3 afternoons, to have those 60s turn into 90s in terms of low temperature and high temperature. And that's above average if we reach that 93, 94 mark again. And into next week, that's when scattered activity returns. We'll still have some daily sunshine, but the extra cloudiness can pull those highs down.